Hello and welcome everybody to another Lorwyn Eclipsed draft video. We are trying out some Alchemy again. I'm Paul Cheon. We had a very nice Merfolk deck, which is actually the first time, surprisingly, the first time I drafted a Merfolk deck. It went very well. I am curious to explore the Alchemy cards once more. Probably just going to do one more draft before we go back to, some of the other archetypes that are, of course, offered. But always nice to at least try a couple of times just to see if any of the new cards are absolutely busted. By the way, still working on the audio issues. Bear with me. I am hoping to get it solved by the end of the week. All right, now before we hop into this draft, I did want to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Go to TCGplayer.com for all of your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. If you want to buy some booster boxes of Lorwyn Eclipsed, or you wanted some singles for your standard, modern, Pioneer, or Commander decks, go to TCGplayer.com and make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Additionally, head on over to HeavyPlay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. They are your one-stop shop for top-of-the-line deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, life pads, and much more. Go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. They're also at basically every Magic the Gathering convention. Swing by the booth, tell them Paul sent you for 10% off in person as well. Alrighty, what are the new cards? So I see a Luen, Klaken Festival, Protective Response, Nameless Inversion. Those are good cards, but come on! The Grand Goat Napper. 4 mana for a 3/4. Spells you cast have affinity for goats? Target non-goat creature perpetually becomes a goat in addition to its other times. Then conjure a card named Goatnap into your hand. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, target non-goat creature becomes a goat. If that creature is a goat, it also... Okay. I mean, look, we are doing... I don't really care. I'm gonna take the Alchemy card, okay? I'm gonna take like the cool looking Alchemy cards and then kind of see where the draft takes us, okay? So we're gonna take the Grand Goat Napper and see what happens. Let's see. I can make something into a goat and then I conjure goat naps, which is fine if you're like really aggressive, I guess. So maybe that's a direction I want to go. I don't know. Here we have Preponderant Pearl, Iron Shield Elf, and Boulder Dash as some good options. If I want to stay the course here, I can take one of these two cards. I can take the Preponderant Pearl, though, if I want to just keep myself a little bit more open here. And this is a card you can actually splash. I don't know, but like maybe I just take the Boulder Dash. Nah, I'm going to take the Pearl. Maybe it's because I'm drinking the Merfolk Kool-Aid. But I took this card, and I'm just going to take a bunch of the Alchemy cards. We're here to have fun. I'm not going to do any more of these, so I want to use this as a draft to explore. Here, this is a Goblin. This is a Goblin payoff, Putrid Hexback. So I guess I should have taken the Twin Bolt card, or the two, But whenever one or more counters are put on this creature, target creature and opponent controls perpetual games. When this creature dies, you lose a life. Let's take it. Goblins, it is. Oh, God, that's a late Deep Channel. So I have two Goblins cards, and then if I take Deep Channel Duelist, I would have two Merfolk cards. And this is definitely a sign that Merfolk could be open. I don't think Hexing Squelcher is really strong. All these other cards are replacement level. So for that reason, because I don't think these cards are good and I think they're replacement level, I'm going to take the Deep Channel Duelist here, all right? And then we'll just... like the Hex Bag certainly can be a card where people look at it and go, oh, it's probably not even that great of a Goblin payoff. So I'm just going to, because I think this is a sign. And look, we got a Silvergill Mentor. So I'm glad that we were kind of flexible. We took 3 Alchemy cards in a row, and we got a 4th pick Duelist and a 5th pick Silvergill Mentor. That has to be good enough here for us in this pack, because for Goblins, what do we even have? Gristle Glutton, I suppose, which is fine and works really well with the Putrid Hex Bag, but... I think Goblins is open. All right, look at this. Okay. Reading signals and profiting. Let's go. There's a Gristle Glutton. So, we could have had 2 Gristle Gluttons. I think this is a very key part of putting together a good, mid-range Goblin strategy. Goblins is not aggressive, by the way. It's kind of like a mid-range value, drain you out strategy. And so the Gristle Glutton is very good. But, of course, we are super happy with Eclipsed Marrow. And we are now looking to continue going down this path. All right, pack 1, pick 7. Moonlit Lamenter, good card. Don't care for it too much in Merfolk. I would rather have cheap cards here, and I think the Gravelgill Scoundrel is great. I think the Peddler is good, but I think it's a lot easier to get 3 mana plays than solid 2 mana ones. So if I ever see like a Gravelgill Scoundrel or a Wonderbrine Preacher, I will probably take it over the 3 mana options at common. So let's take the Scoundrel here and move on. All right, let's take... I've never played this card. It could be good. Especially if my spell count's kind of low, but I don't know. I mean, we'll take this because there's nothing really else in the pack. And now we have pack 1, pick 9. Reluctive Downguard, I don't care about. There's Shimmerwild's Growth, which is okay. But I guess I'll just take Changeling Wayfinder. I don't love it a lot in this deck, but it gives you the out to being a little bit flexible here. With a potential splash if we get a bomb, especially because it's Alchemy. So let's take it here. Love Unexpected Assistance. I almost second pick this card. That's nuts that it's still in the pack, but Unexpected Assistance is also very, very good. Prideful Feastling is replacement level. There are certain archetypes where it's really good, but in Merfolk, you have 2 good commons that are both Merfolk, so you don't really need this. And yeah, Merfolk is wide, wide open. All right, well, you know, we are drafting our seat. We are drafting our seat here, so... We already have, you know, 8 solid cards for the deck. Could use a little bit of interaction, but I just feel like this is absolutely where we need to be. And let's continue the draft. Thoughtwef's Call. 1 mana, seek a Kithkin card. If that card is in your hand, exile it. Okay, creature cards in your hand perpetually get +1/+1. So it's like a really bad late game draw, especially if you're not Kithkin. I mean, I kind of just want to take Encumbered Reejerey. It's a really good Merfolk 2-drop. This, I mean, if it seeked a Merfolk card, I would take it. But because it seeks a Kithkin card... Yeah, and I don't have any Kithkin other than the Changeling Wayfinder, we will take the Reejerey here. Loving our mana curve, by the way. Pack 2, pick 2. There's Harmonized Crescendo, Temporal Cleansing, and Encumber Reejerey. I think I still just want to take the 2-drop. Like in the last draft video, I had to play like Kithkin, the Kithkin 2-mana 2/2, and I would rather just play all Merfolk here if I can, so let's get the Reejerey in here. All right, what do you do? Please be good. When this enters, you get a one-time boon that says, when you cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 3 or less, copy it. You may choose... Wow, that card seems really strong. It's literally just like, it lasts forever, and when you cast a spell, you get to copy it. And there's also a Blossom Bind here. Now, I think this would be a really good card to take, but not in this deck, right? Silvergill Mentor is one of the best uncommons for this archetype, so I kind of have to take it. But if this wasn't in the pack, I absolutely would take the Ramekin here. I also only have 1 spell right now to copy, and I can't even copy it because it's mana value 3 or less, so probably better in like a blue-red elemental shell. But yeah, I mean, we are getting all of the uncommons. Look at this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. 4th pick, Eclipsed Marrow. I legitimately think we might be the only Merfolk drafter at the entire table. There's one other Merfolk drafter at the most right now. So, all right, a bit of a miss there. But yeah, I mean, when your deck is literally 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 uncommons, 8 uncommons, halfway through pack 2, you're looking pretty solid. Still could use some more interaction. It's not like I'm looking for a million, but if I can get like a Spiral into Solitude, a Temporal Cleansing, and a Blossom Bind just to round out my deck, I would be, of course, very happy. And guess what? Ramekin Recluse. That is interaction, right? This card is fantastic. One of the best uncommons in the set. Shine Striker is fine. In this deck, it's mostly a 6-mana 3/3 that draws me 2 cards, but that's certainly worse than Ramekin Recluse here. Unexpected Assistance, also a fine card draw effect. Yeah. I know you're not a Merfolk, but you can be an honorary one here. Ooh, I haven't played with this yet. It seems good. I don't think I need the Sneakling here as another 2-drop. So yeah, let's take the Farewell. I kind of need an interactive spell, and having this seems pretty nice. Should I play both? I mean, if there's a time to try it out, it's right now. It makes me 2 Merfolk when I use it, and that is like my top end card here, so that's fine. We'll take a Stratosaur, but not really interested in playing that. Tributary Vaulter. I have some expensive cards here already, so I think I'm just interested in a 3-mana card here over the Crescendo. I changed my mind. Let's take the Sweet Rare. I know you guys were about to get on your keyboard and like, look, let's have some fun. Let's take Evolving Wild. So mana is looking pretty good as well. 16 cards. Oh my gosh, we tabled the Preacher. So, I mean, every single card here is looking excellent. I can probably actually cut the Changeling Wayfinder now. Look at our 2-drops, by the way. Our 2-drops are amazing. And we even have some late game here with the Wanderwine Farewell. This is looking beautiful. Let's move on. All right. Selfless Safe Right is a good card. Of course, not for our deck. Maybe we can table Wanderbrine Preacher or Unexpected Assistance. Morkant's Loyalist as well. Circadian Struggle. This is a Seek payoff. We are going to take the Pyrrhic Strike, though. Really, really good removal spell. And one of the best ones, one of the best removal spells in the entire format, actually. So happy enough taking that up. And this is a pack that is a bit of a miss. So that's unfortunate. We have Thorns and Twigtooth. What do you do? 4 mana for a 6/7. Enters with 2 -1/-1 counters, so it's a 4/5. And when it attacks, remove all counters from target creature control. Each opponent loses X life, you gain X life, and the topmost creature cards in your library perpetually get +X/+X. All right, well, that seems awesome if you can cast it, but I cannot cast it. So I want Mischievous Sneakling or Timid Shield Bearer. I'm going to take the Shield Bearer. I mean, this is like a fine mana sink. If I find that I'm a little bit light on some of these top-end cards, I'll take it. Oh, what do you do? Current Curriculum. The first Merfolk spell you cast each turn has Convoke. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures... I mean, I don't even know if it's good, but I got to take it. It's a Merfolk rare, right? Like Gravelgill Scoundrel and Marrow Skyswimmer, especially Marrow Skyswimmer is excellent, but all my Merfolk basically get Convoke. And then I get to make a bunch of Stony Brook Scrollmasters, which lets me convoke and make more tokens. That seems good. If it's not, I mean, they messed up somehow. You know what I mean? So let's take Current Curriculum here. And yeah, we're absolutely good on our spells now. I just want more creatures here. All right, well, I'm going to take Brigid. It's not a Merfolk, but it helps me with Convoke, right? 3 mana for a 3/2, that makes a 1/1. I don't think I should play a Forest. I'll see what my mana looks like. I mean, I could. Wow, I guess Kithkin were also open. I didn't even really consider that. But, I mean, I do have an Evolving Wilds and a Changeling Wayfinder. Should I play the Forest here to have the chance of flipping this? I don't know. I don't have any other green cards I can splash. Champion of the Klakian is certainly not something I can play. It is a good card, of course. Oh, I also have a Stratosaur, I guess, if I really wanted more. But I'm just going to take Timid Shieldbearer here. All right, now I need some of the... Yeah, I need the Tributary Vaulter here. I could use some more 3-mana Merfolk, and this is a nice one. Like, I would certainly take a Peddler here as well. All right, well, I'm going to take... Look, Wanderwine Farewell is fine. I think 2 is kind of the limit that you want. Blossom Bind is also okay, but I'm going to take Preponderant Pearl. It's an Alchemy card. You know what I mean? Honestly, that is the tiebreaker. It is an Alchemy card, so I will take it, and I want to see how it plays out. Although now we're getting a little bit heavy on spells. Like, you know, these decks really want to have a critical mass of creatures. So I do need to cut something. It might be the Crescendo. I don't know. I bet on average... I feel like on average, Unexpected Assistance is a little bit better. Also, Wanderwine Farewell is technically 2 more creatures. Oh. Okay. Ooh, Scoundrel or Skyswimmer? I'm going to take the Skyswimmer. I don't actually know which one's correct there. But I love Skyswimmer in these types of decks, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that pick. Would you have preferred the Scoundrel there? All right, so this is our configuration, and we need to cut some cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spells is a little bit on the high side. So like I said, you know, certainly like the Unexpected, like our curve is actually quite low. Shieldbearer, I mean, we have lots of 2s. That can be a 2-drop that I think I can consider cutting along with the Changeling Wayfinder. If I did cut all of those, I would have access to 17 lands and just submit my deck, which would put me at 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14 creatures. All right. Executive Decision. I kind of don't want to play the Changeling Wayfinder. If I play the green for the Brigid, I would. But I think I just want to keep the curve a little bit lower. Also, I believe this is a 16-land deck. Double Eclipse Marrow can get us lands. And we have double Preponderant Pearl, which gets us a Ponder, which can also help us find lands. So I think for that reason, we can probably go to 16 lands. And I think we just like play one Timid Shield Bearer as another 2-mana play here. I kind of want to try out all of these spells, right? Like I haven't really played with the Farewell that much in the Merfolk deck. I want to try Crescendo. This is a lot of card draw, but we do have lots of creatures to convoke on top of that. So I think this is good. I mean, one other thing I could do is just like play another Timid Shield Bearer here and then cut one of these expensive convoke cards. All right, yeah, I'm gonna add one more creature here. Let's go double Timid Shield Bearer. I just think, like, first of all, like, my deck makes a bunch of tokens, so I think having this effect is just powerful in the late game, right? Double Mentor, double Sky Swimmer. So having something like this to not only be a cheap card, but something that lets you convoke is really nice. So I think in general, it's going to have more value than, for example, you know, the Wanderwine Distractor or the Changeling Wayfinder. And because I want to try the Crescendo again, because we can make a bunch of Merfolk tokens, let's just cut one of the assistants. I think like 3 card draw spells plus the double Pearl is a little too much like card draw. So as sad as it makes me, I will shave one of the unexpected assistances. All right, let's give this a whirl. Now, before round 1 starts, I did want to say that if you've been enjoying all this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Big shout out to all the patrons. Really do appreciate your support. Access to the Patreon gives you access to my Discord channel, which I believe is a really great way to join a great group of folks looking to up their limited game. I post monthly videos on the Discord along with monthly streams for the patrons as well. So lots of benefits. If you want to up your limited game, check it out. Gonna keep this here. We have an amazing hand here. We have turn 2 Encumbered Reejerey into Brigid or Eclipsed Marrow and Rhymekin Recluse. Loving this hand. I think we are on the draw. Oh, and we drew Deep Channel Duelist. So yeah, this hand is awesome. Scarblade Scout is the play from the opponent. Wow, and they milled... Ooh. They milled Bitterbloom Bearer. So if they have a way to get that back, that can be a problem. As we of course just don't have a ton of removal here. Wow, so they must have a 3-drop to play. And it is a Tristan, okay. And they milled Elvish Elegy, mill 3 cards, and each creature card in your graveyard. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I guess we just bounce it, right? Get the Reejerey going. I don't want them gaining like a gazillion life, so that's fine. Guilt Leafs, they spent their turn to Guilt Leaf's Embrace there. I am more than okay with that. All right, what do we have? Okay, so yeah, I mean, this seems like an excellent opportunity to go double 2-drop here. Deep Channel Duelist plus Wanderbrine Preacher. Let's attack. Hit our opponent for 5 and then untap here. But just looks like a solid elf deck against a solid merfolk deck. That is a Tristan, which is really, really difficult to attack through, I will say. So probably something that I should be willing to trade with the Encumbered Reejerey if possible. Fine. Alright, what do I want to do this turn? I mean, if I do this, they're probably going to trade, right? Maybe not, I don't know. Let's go Eclipsed Marrow. Try to find something. Like the bounce spell would be very good. Nope, we just found an island, so that's not great. Sure. It's a lot of damage, so yeah. I guess Harmonized Crescendo not looking as good here. Oh, Gathering Stone? I mean, their deck looks awesome, I will say. So we're now at the point where we need to like punish our opponent here. Let's hope they miss off the Gathering Stone. Okay. They drew a land for the turn. Oh, there's Wanderwine Farewell. Okay. Not going to use it yet, of course. But this is going to be an excellent tempo play for the next turn. I do have a Merfolk. I can pick up Gathering Stone plus whatever else they play this turn. I could even bounce my Eclipsed Marrow if I wanted to for more value. But I feel like this is probably a point where I want to just try to... Oh my gosh, they have a Gloom Ripper too? That's gross. They killed my Brigid and my Duelist. So, okay, on the bright side, my opponent's like making some poor decisions with some of their cards. So that certainly helps. So not really. I guess I can attack with Eclipsed Marrow, but maybe I don't want to. I got to think about this. I mean, I certainly want to bounce the Gathering Stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I do want to bounce Eclipsed Marrow. I don't really care about their other things. So this and this. All right, let's try to get some more value. Hit Silvergill Mentor. Attack for 2. I mean, this is where, like, I am playing the 2 copies of the Timid Shieldbreaker. Is that what it's called? The 2/2. And that's where it would be good, right? So. But yeah, Gloomripper is fantastic. Iron Shield Elf, also fantastic. They also have 2 mana with the Bloom Tender, so certainly a lot of value here. All right. Ooh, Preponderant Pearl. That's exciting. I guess... Oh, wait. I need to play it, right? Yeah, I gotta play it. Yeah, this actually works. Okay, let's do that. And I now have a Ponder in my hand. Now I would like to attack with the Vaulter and a token. Then I'd like to pump the token. And if I trade the token for a card, I am more than happy with that. You discard a card. That's fine. All right. I would like to sacrifice this and put Flooded Strand in my hand. Okay. So now I get to play Ponder, see what I want. If I don't want any, I can shuffle, of course. Oh, another Preponderant Pearl. Regery seems just okay here. I feel like I want something better. But I will take the other Preponderant Pearl. Let's play it. I suppose I can wait till after drawing the Regery. I don't know. This one I'm not 100% sure on. Yeah, because I just want to get the Mentor in play. So, I mean, drawing the Regery and then shuffling is probably fine. So we'll do that. Also, we're getting to the point where I think I can just kind of attack with everything and be okay with it. It's a Dawnhand Eulogist that they revealed. Okay. Oh, they killed the Pearl! Oh my gosh. Who main decks this card? Do not main deck this card. This card's bad to main deck. But it was good here. So what on earth is this attack? Alright, you go here. Do they have a removal spell here, I guess? Okay, yeah. I mean, this is how you, like... I mean, they had a phenomenal elf deck, but, you know. We also had some stuff going. I'm kind of liking the look of this deck. I am. I definitely am. And, you know, I'm still considering... Like, I'm still not sure if I should be cutting the second Unexpected Assistance, but I feel like 2 is a good number, right? 1 Unexpected Assistance plus 1 Crescendo with 2 of the Pondered cards, but maybe I can just play all of them. It seems super greedy, though. And with the 2 Wanderwine Farewells, you can get some really awkward hands with a bunch of Convoke spells and not enough creatures to play early. This hand is awesome. We have turn 2 Silvergill Mentor into Eclipsed Marrow and a Sky Swimmer and a Pyrrhic Strike. Very, very good. Bilevile Boggart. Ooh. That's a really, really nice answer to the Mentor. I mean, I'm still going to play it, of course, but... This is where, like, if they have a Cinder Strike, it, like, kills both, you know? But, I mean, honestly, it's not even that big of a deal. Like, I can just... Okay, Boggart Mischief, very good. So now they get to kill the Mentor. So now I can't play the Marrow Sky Swimmer. But it's okay, we can just play the Eclipse Marrow. And then I do have a Pyrrhic Strike available to kill the Mischief and perhaps a bigger creature that they might play. We'll take a Plains, I suppose. This Crescendo has a lot of potential here, okay? A lot of potential. Another Boggart Mischief? Holy cow. Alright, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, I'm gonna take 2. But they can't attack me. Unless they have Cinder Strike. Famous last words. Because clearly they have Cinder Strike here. Oh me, oh my. I take one. I gotta get the Sky Swimmer in play. Ooh, this is also a deep channel duelist, but I think I just want to get Sky Swimmer in play. Hopefully next turn is like a good time to fire off the Pyrrhic Strike. Warren Torchmaster, okay. But like I want to find a 3-mana card, but my opponent's not playing anything, so. Holy cow, really? Alright. Oh, they are all in on the Drain Me plan, I guess. Alright, fine. Let's play. They have one card left. Alright, Deep Channel Duelist should be fine here. Alright. I know I'm playing with fire just a little bit here. Ooh, Sourbread Auntie, okay. They're gonna target the Auntie most likely, unless they just want to really try to drain me out here. Oh, they could give the Auntie haste, I guess. Although, I mean, that's not really a good attack, right? They can blight one to get... Yeah, I guess... What is happening here? Okay. I mean... Alright. So I'm at 4? Unexpected Assistance is the draw. We also have Harmonized Crescendo. Just keep playing more things. This has Vigilance. I have a Pyrrhic Strike. All right, I'm going to play this. I mean, they're at 33. But like, I need to get something going, of course. All right, so let's just destroy this. Do I have a way to gain life? That would be nice. But the double Boggart Mischief certainly doing a lot of work here. Oh my gosh. Boggart Cursecrafter? Come on. I mean, if they attack, I still have to block, right? I don't really have a choice, so let's do it, I guess. So now I'm at 1, and any goblin dying kills me? Okay. Well, you know... Unless there's like a card draw effect that I don't know about, right? Let's see here. I mean, Wanderwine Farewell does bounce both things. Is there a world where I can just do enough damage here? I don't see it. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like, how on earth am I going to have enough damage to kill my opponent at 29 life? You know what I mean? Oh, did they not have a land? Okay. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, fair enough. Yep. Alright, well... You know what? I don't feel too bad about that one. Sometimes that can happen. Like, they drew 3 of their drain effects, and we just weren't able to pressure them enough, and they had, like, well-timed removal spells to kind of close out the way. I feel like that matchup, we probably, you know, I think we're probably a favorite in that one, but that was a really good collection of goblins. Let's keep going. That's exactly what the Goblins deck is trying to do. Alright, I have the current curriculum. Hopefully it ends up doing something. Turn 2 Regery on the play. We have a Shield Bearer in the curriculum. If I draw a Merfolk to Convoke, that would be nice. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me think. The first Merfolk spell you cast each turn has Convoke. So I can play this and then tap that to play this? That seems good. Let's do that. Alright. the Merfolk Mirror. What do you have for me? What do you have for me? Foraging Wickermaw. That's less exciting. Okay, so let's go Timid Shieldbearer. Oh, this doesn't work. I am stupid. I am not smart. All right, well, this doesn't work the way that I wanted it to. So what if I played this and then this? It would have been the same thing except I could have attacked. Oh well. Okay, so that is a Wanderwine Farewell. Okay, this is still okay, but certainly I could have done better here. Maybe. But I will say, I mean, this Wanderwine Farewell is going to look pretty good. Shore Lurker, yeah, we're going to bounce that one. Okay. I got to figure out what I want to bounce here. One. I guess the Wickermaw. So let's tap down you and you. All right. So now we have a ginormous board. We make another Stony Brook Schoolmaster. And then we have Timid Shieldbearer in play to, like, pump my team. So this is just, like, way too much damage, probably. And then if I draw any Merfolk here to Convoke, that'll also be great. Also, imagine if I drew the card draw spell right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Ooh, Reflective Rhymekin is a cool one. Bark of Doran, not a cool one. This probably just kills my opponent. Oh, another Wanderwine Farewell. Well, that's just the most ridiculous thing ever. Hold on, let's just make sure I don't have lethal here. Let's see. So, like, this and the Merfolk I pump will get blocked. So then they will take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 2 blockers. Like this and this. 1, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I get that right? So this and this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, yeah. I think I mathed this correctly. Please. My father would be very disappointed in me if I mathed this incorrectly. Okay, we did. He would be very disappointed. All those years, after school, math. If you're a fellow Asian, I'm sure you can relate. All right, but we got it right. We got the math part down. All right, on the play here. Yep, every hand looks great in this deck, I will say. And I am really happy with my decision to play both of the Shield Bearers, given that we're going wide. It just kind of does everything for this deck. I kind of wish it was a Merfolk. It would be like one of the best Merfolk. Elvish Elegy, what do you do? All right, so mill 3 cards. Then each creature card in your graveyard perpetually gets +1/+1. You may put an elf or land card from the hand. So now they have... Oh, they got another Elvish Elegy back? So if they have like recursion effects, it's really good as well. I'm going to take the Encumbered Regery here. More upside, you know what I mean? Like, if my opponent doesn't have a 2-mana play here and just plays Elvish Elegy, that's obviously great. And if they do this, I'm also fine with this, probably. Alright, so now what do I do? Is it the Vaulter or the Marrow? I think the Vaulter just, like, ensures that I can get some extra damage in with the Regery. And it's more combat stats, and I can kind of be a little bit more patient with the Marrow. Oh, Tristan. Okay. So now they're going to attack with this. That's fair. We will now play... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 6. So the Mentor doesn't actually change anything. I can offer the trade here with the Tristan. I think I will. Oh, I messed up, actually. What I should have done is play the Marrow. I forgot that I have the, I forgot that I had the Ponder thing in my deck. Okay, not that it matters here. Gravelgill, Scoundrel, Marrow, Sky Swimmer, Preacher. At this point, let's go big. Let's go with the Sky Swimmer. The thing is, bouncing the Moonshadow is going to be so strong, right? Like, they've done so much work to get this to be big, and then we can just bounce it. I don't think either of these creatures is something that they're interested in. Okay, Scarblade Scout. That is a... How is it a 4/4? Thing is huge. Okay. Man. I will say, Alchemy has really juiced this format. Let's get some tempo back here. The problem is I don't really have like fantastic attacks here. But whatever. It's a Moonshadow into maybe Tristan. This is where, once again, one of those card draw effects would be very good. Like, we have 2 of the Ponder cards. We have the, draw 3, discard 1, and also the big draw card. Eclipsed Elf. Yeah, really great deck. Alright, there's the Preponderant Pearl. Love to see that. Get that going. Oh, wow. Wow. I kind of like everything here. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I guess I can just draw it like this. And then we can attack like this. Pump you. Put a Flooded Shred into our hand. They're not going to block. Or I'd be surprised if they blocked. Okay, they blocked. I am surprised. Color me surprised. So I get a Flooded Strand. That thing grows. I want the Marrow, though, so let's go ahead and do this. And, yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, we can still just cast the Unexpected Assistance, which is fine, probably, honestly. 3 cards left in hand for the opponent. We're both doing our things. Yeah, honestly, I probably do need to cast this. Okay, so this is telling me they have, like, some kind of interactive spell here. Do I just take the 4? 3 cards. Yeah, I'm going to take the 4. Grave Shifter, okay. Yeah, this elf deck is a delight. Good job, Kev. All right, I'm at 8 life, so I have to be mindful of my life total because they can get that back. Let's do this. I actually don't know that I want the Flooded Strand. Only because, like, I'm at 8 life. I'd rather just have untapped lands. All right, so let's go Eclipse Marrow. See if we can find something. We found another Wanderbrine Farewell, which is actually insane. Okay. Let's play you. Alright, and now let's pick up you and you. Figure out what I want to tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You. I think that's the play. I mean, the other line was to bounce the Eclipsed Marrow. And I think you can make an argument to do that as well. I'm wondering if I have lethal here. Like, do I just... The problem is they have the 4/4 lifelinker, so the answer is probably no. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously a great turn for them. If I draw, like... What the hell? Okay, fine. Wait, hold on. Let's see. They go to 19 and they have 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm not close. All right. Okay. Oh, I should have attacked with Rejury too. Yeah. Alright, 3 cards in hand for the opponent. Pitiless Fists, okay. Yeah, I should have attacked with Rejury. Flyer down. I feel like they have Guiltleaf's Embrace too, so this is going to be tough if they attack me. Alright, yeah, they like 100% have Guiltleaf's Embrace. Alright, so... If they Guiltleaf's Embrace here, I take 4 trample. Alright, whatever. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I mean, I have no board, though. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I mean, maybe that was not a good use of the Wanderwine Farewell, I will say. Like, I feel like we dug a lot, but our opponent's deck was, I mean, honestly, like just a really, really well-constructed elf deck. And I'm wondering if there's, like, something slightly different I should do here. Nah, I still think the deck is good. I don't know. I still feel like we can get a trophy with this. Alright, 2 islands and a plains. 2 Eclipse Marrows and a Brigid. Certainly a very, very solid hand here. No early drops, but that's fine. Yeah, and like I said, again, imagine if this hand was like a second unexpected assistance or something, you know? Like, it just looks kind of awkward, which is why I feel like our current configuration is pretty good. Maybe I should have, yeah. Maybe I should have bounced the Eclipse Marrow for more value, though. Alright, our opponent passing here. I kind of like Brigid against, like, removal. It still gives me an extra creature here, so if they kill this thing, like, I can still cast Unexpected Assistance if I really wanted to. Or if I draw Marrow Sky Swimmer, I can play that too. That being said, at least based off of what I have in my hand, next turn I'm probably just running out the Marrow. Unless I draw a 2-drop, then it would be very tempting to play out the Duelist. But I mean, they're 4 colors. They probably have a lot of removal. So in matchups like that, sometimes it's better to just hold off on your, you know, playing the best card in your deck or whatever. Okay, Flamekin Guildweaver. Yeah, let's play the Marrow. Ooh, Wanderwine Farewell or Encumbered Rejury. I think it's just the Farewell. We'll pass. Alright, we will take 4. I don't know what this does. Protection from monocolored. When you cast a spell with hybrid mana, copy it, then you may choose new targets for the copy. They were able to cast this? Good beats, I guess. I mean, you know, like, what am I can't... Good beats! Okay, Yep. And then... Hybrid. How many cards have hybrid? Oh, all the changelings. Okay. So it's very good with the changelings. I think we can fight through this, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, protection from monocolored is kind of annoying. Like, I literally, like, it just can potentially end the game here. So they get a second Noggle. Like, they're just living all the dreams. What is happening here? Okay. I mean, bouncing this is fine. And then bouncing the Guild Weaver is also fine. I guess I'll just block here. I gotta keep my life total high. Formidable Speaker, okay. This deck is wild. Alright, so the Silver Guild Mentor is basically free here. For the purposes of Convoke. Oh. Well, this already has Convoke. How does that work? The first Merfolk spell you cast each turn. So if I play one ahead of time, it doesn't do anything? Is that how that works? I don't know. They got a Shine Striker. That one's a little hard to cast, I feel. Okay. Oh, wow. That's a lot of stuff. Let's just do more farewells, I guess. I mean, you know, they're doing cool things. Why can't we do cool things, right? Why can't we do cool things? And these tokens, by the way, are blue and white, so I can actually... Oh my gosh, Shine Striker plus this card is also ridiculous. At least it's not hybrid. Oh yeah, so we're going to have to try to close out the game as quickly as possible here. I mean, they're at 20 life, so it's not like they're at a high life total. Chitinous Graspling, sure. Okay. Alright. So, they can copy Noggle Robber. This destroys. I can play a land. If I play this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I bounce 2 things... But then that gives me a Stony Brook Schoolmaster. Yeah, this is kind of tricky. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, just based on what's happening here, I feel like the best course of victory here is just to try to overwhelm my opponent by attacking with everything. And so that's what I'm doing here. Now, they can play Noggle Robber plus Chitinous Graspling and, like, copy stuff, so that's obviously very, very good. But I might still have enough to attack for lethal here. So they're going to have 4 blockers. Yeah, that's more than enough, unless they have a removal spell as well. Because they only have the 1 treasure, right? So if I can just Pyrrhic Strike the Chitinous Graspling, we're okay. As long as they don't have a 1 mana way to... As long as they don't kill Deep Channel Duelist with 1 mana, I'm okay. Oops. Oops. Woo! Hey, I'm proud of that one. That one felt good to win, I will say. Okay. Whew. I mean, the deck has certainly felt very nice. Let's keep going. I would like to draw Harmonized Crescendo once. So far, it would have been amazing in almost all of my games. Oh, I think I have drawn it some games. Never mind, I take it back. All right, let's lead with Preponderant Pearl. If I don't draw a 2-drop, I will ponder. I drew a 2-drop, so I guess we can wait. Definitely want more islands here. Gristle Glutton, so we don't have a good attack. There's the Crescendo. I probably am just honestly looking for a land here with the Marrow, but we'll see. Okay, well, Deep Channel Duelist is... I'll take the Duelist. I mean, I still have a Ponder, which can help me get lands, right? So, blue, red, white, Flaring Cinder. Okay, Elementals. Okay, that's a Brigid. Alright, I'm gonna ponder and try to hit a land. That doesn't seem that greedy. Alright, so we're gonna keep this. Decline. We'll keep the island. We'll play the island, rather. And then I can go a lot of different directions. I think just playing Marrow Sky Swimmer might be best. Like, I have a bunch of other Convoke cards. I suppose Brigid is also a fine option here. But the Sky Swimmer is really good with the Deep Channel Duelist. Alright, let's just play the Sky Swimmer. Because this also lets me find a land off the Preponderant Pearl, because this gives me a flying Merfolk, right? So, let's try this. 3 Merfolk. 4. Oh, and this is a permanent type Merfolk, so that also counts if I go for the Crescendo. Next turn, we can go Deep Channel Duelist. Encumber... Okay, never mind. Wow, that is an aggressive spiral into Slumber. Fair enough. Okay. 2 cards available. I think I kind of... It's a little bit scary. If they have like a 2-mana instant speed removal spell. I guess that's like the worst case scenario. 1, 2, 3. Gotta think here. This is big turn. You know what I can do, though? I can just pass. And then just cast a Crescendo for 6. Right? And just do it now so I can hit my land drop. And the Deep Channel Duelist untap something. Yeah, that was pretty good. I'm gonna go with that was pretty good. Let's play another Pearl. Okay. Yes, I'm glad I went with the Crescendo. I'm glad I went for fun, because this is looking awesome. Look at our board. They should have killed it in response, so I draw one less card. Let's untap you, I guess. So I do expect my Deep Channel Duelist to die here. Oh, yeah, that's an Ajani. Okay, so we're going to kill the Ajani. And they're not going to really have good defenses set up here, so. Giant Fall? Cinder Strike. Sure. What do I do now? I can also cast Wanderwine Farewell. That is an option. Like, bounce both of these two and then make a couple of Merfolk. But I can also wait for bigger things. The problem is if I attack with everything, this will get eaten by the Flaring Cinder, and I'm going to have to use my turn. I'm going to have to use my turn to pump my Timid Shield Bearer. I think I can also play the Brigid here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so maybe I do that. I'll go Brigid. And then bounce both of you. That looks good. They can rummage here if they like. Okay. Kill the Ajani. We have a good board. And remember, Timid Shield Bearer, very, very good on this type of board, right? So. Flaring Cinder, sure. I assume these pearls are going to go off soon, but we'll see. Gristle Glutton, okay. Rhymekin Recluse, oh my. If I play it, though, I don't have the ability to pump my team. Actually, hold on. Let's not get too crazy here. Well, let's just attack with these three, I think. If they block the shield bearer, we just let it happen. They take 5. Okay. We get a couple of flooded strands. Okay, so 3. All right, I'm going to ponder first. I can get the best card or all of them. I want this, and I don't care about the other merfolk. Decline. Then let's shuffle. Get an island. Get this going. Get this going. And then we can still play Unexpected Assistance end of turn. All right. Great stuff here. Great stuff. Drawn a bunch of cards. Our board is ridiculous. And we still have Rhymekin Recluse and Unexpected Assistance. All right. Okay. You know, like when I drafted this deck, I mean, our lane was super open. I was certainly expecting like minimum 5 wins, but we hiccuped and played against a couple of other really strong decks, and we're 4-2. So happy enough with that, but I would be even happier if we picked up a trophy here. Right, on the play. Ooh, 2 Plains Eclipsed Marrow. I'm going to mulligan. I'm going to show great discipline there in mulligan. Going to keep this and bottom the 7-drop. Let's lead things off with the Pearl. That gives us a Ponder. And the Gravelgill Scoundrel, also super good with the Pearl. Because that's going to give us the land. Yeah, this card seems really sweet. So sweet that my opponent also choosing to play it here. Well, I bottomed 1. Here's the other one. It would be really bad if they use like a Blossom Bind on Gravelgill Scoundrel. So I'm kind of hoping they don't do that. Ooh. Okay, what do I do here? There is Silvergill Mentor and Deep Channel Duelist. I think I'm going to go with the Mentor. Attack. Tap you down. Get a Flooded Strand. I'm not sure on this Ponder. Should I hold it with the fetch? It's such a strong combination. I think I'm going to wait. But I can see the argument being made to just try to utilize your mana every single turn. Because like I'm at a point where I can use lands and spells, so it doesn't really matter. But here we are. I have good blockers here for the Preacher, so they can't actually attack me too well. So they're leading things off here with their own Ponder. Makes a whole lot of sense. Okay. Presumably there's a land here. Steam Vents, okay. Just everybody has to play a 3rd color. They just got to put their fancy pants on. Boring Paul, just playing his 2-color decks, you know what I mean? Classic boring Paul. Alright, so let's go Ponder. Well, these are all cards I want. So, we will keep all of them. Decline. Play the Duelist. I'm thinking there's a chance they can kill my Duelist here. So maybe I don't attack with this one. And I don't care about unblockable, so. I'm going to play it a little bit conservative. It's a blowout if they kill this and eat this, you know what I mean? So. But if they take 5, that's fine. Keep out. Okay, that's also fine. Alright, so we don't get to use the untap effect on this, but that's fine. Alright, but we still have good blockers in place in case they even have one removal spell. Like, you know, Deep Channel Duelist is probably not long for this world. You know what I mean? I am curious, like, which one of these am I supposed to play out? The Bridget does make an extra token. Alright, so that is a Blossom Bind. So that is something for me to kill with the Pyrrhic Strike. I mean, if they go double removal spell this turn, like, so be it, right? Alright. Wow. Certainly didn't expect that. Huh. So it can't untap, can't become untapped. Okay. I don't want them to have like another keep out or a mischievous sneakling, something along those lines. Or Deep Way Navigator, sure. And I think I will fetch now, because I don't really want to tap land next turn. Alright, but a nice Merfolk Mirror here. Lots of things I can do with the Wanderwine Farewell. I'm probably not using it enough for value. That is a Kin Binding. That's a very good magic card, obviously. They're not going to attack me. What the hell is this attack? Okay. It's not like Bridget does anything. Alright, so let's do this. Let's get a Plains. I mean... I'm not messing around here. I'm just going to kill the enchantment. Oh, I should have attacked with this too. That was silly. They might have blocked, actually. They might have blocked. And I kind of want the extra creatures in play for the Wanderwine Farewell. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. They played Kin Binding. They played back-to-back rares. We managed to answer both. I mean, one of them, they just literally attacked into my creature. We'll see what we do next turn. I mean, I kind of want to get like Marrow going and then bounce both of my things to get extra value. That seems reasonable too. So like Eclipse Marrow into a land seems really good. But 2 cards left for my opponent. They don't have a Merfolk to trigger this, but this is a 4-drop. Unexpected assistance, leaving up white. Okay. Alright, no, that's good. But we're going to develop our board here, so... Like I said, unless it's like a bomb level Merfolk, I will probably take a land off the Eclipse Marrow. Not anymore. Not anymore because we just drew a land. So now I'm just going to take any action spell that any good Merfolk. Yeah, let's just get the Mentor. Play it. Attack. Alright. Good board here. Again, I am always playing with the assumption that the Deep Channel Duelist will likely die. They are splashing red here for some kind of good bomb, like Ashling Eclipsed, whatever. All right, Shine Striker to draw 3 cards, sure. That's very, very good, of course. Wonderbrine Trapper, okay. Yeah, I mean, their deck's excellent. Their deck is excellent. Okay. What is our approach this turn here? Let's see. Certainly, Wanderbrine Farewell looks to be the play here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I going to attack here is the question. I think the Silvergill Mentor is a good attack. Eclipse Marrow can also be a good attack. They're at 12 life. I just don't know that they're going to trade Eclipse Marrow for Shine Striker. So... why don't we attack? And I have 3 mana, so it's like, it's kind of tricky. And I have other things to bounce, depending on where we're at. But they also certainly can't just take the damage, because they're at 12 life, so... a little bit of a tricky spot, I would say. But they do have 4 cards in hand, so. Oh, wow. Okay. So they took it all. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I can play the Gravelgill Scoundrel. Which I think is better than playing the Timid Shieldbearer, just because it's unblockable. So let's bounce the Scoundrel and also the Marrow. I don't care to bounce any of their things. 2. All right. I mean, that was basically, I got to make 2 tokens, replay Gravelgill Scoundrel, and get Eclipsed Marrow back. Like, that's huge, because there's nothing on their side that I really care about killing anyways. So we got a little more value, and I get to protect the Timid Shieldbearer. And so now if I draw land number 7 next turn, I potentially have a really, really good situation where I can go Timid Shieldbearer and have the ability to pump my team, right? Also, if I'm the opponent, if I have a removal spell, I would possibly look to just kill the Duelist right away. But we'll see. They could have another card like Blossom Bind, but we'll see. I mean, they're pondering, they're digging. Again, the Ashling's command would just be game over, probably. Copy Shine Striker, kill my stuff. So if that's what they're splashing for, and if they do find it here, we are most likely dead. I do not think they shuffled, so that's obviously less good for me. I don't think they would be splashing for Soul Immolation. That seems like too greedy of a splash. Uh-oh. No, it's not a 5-mana spell. I'm hoping it's just like a random kill spell, which would still be very, very effective here. Maybe it's just Bree. Temporal Cleansing. Is that better than like random card? I guess. I mean, given that they're at 6, it probably is. Okay. Because I can just play this and hit the Scoundrel, and that'll guarantee a hit here. Ooh, Marrow Sky Swimmer? Alright, well that's just more action, right? Okay. And then I'm just going to tap the things that I probably wouldn't be attacking with in the first place. Oh, hold on. I can play this too, right? Wow, okay. Sure. Alright, so we got a huge board. Now, we do have definitely some vulnerabilities here. The Timid Shieldbearer is now vulnerable, but I do get to draw a million cards this turn. Not million cards. I get to draw 3 cards. Hopefully that finds us what we need. At this point, obviously, like... I mean, they're basically dead on board here. Catharsis does not matter. That's what they're splashing for? Sure. I mean, we just have, like... I mean... I'm at 19 life, so... Unless this is also something ridiculous. Okay, no, it's not. Yeah, so... Draw 3, discard Island. Oh, hold on. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3. Okay, so they're at 6 life. Let's see. What do I want to do? They have 2 flyers, so this would trade with a Shine Striker. In which case, I think it's just best to run out Eclipsed Marrow first. Let's get more stuff going. I think I want the land, actually. Yeah, let's just... Oh, Harmonized Crescendo would have been really good, too. All right, they have one card to top deck here. Yep. Yeah. The reason why is like this just kind of like guarantees that I have the kill next turn, right? So I wanted to play as many creatures as I could. Next turn attack with everything with the pump, and that gets it done. All right, well, things are playing out beautifully so far. Like this just, like all the wheels are clicking together. Even in our losses, like it's just, you know, everything's clicking. So I do like that about this deck so far. All right, so this is a hand that I kind of mulliganed previously, but I think this one's better because I'm on the draw, right? And I think that makes a big difference. The current curriculum, Putrid Hexbag, okay. Okay, well, Encumbered Regery is probably what I want to play out here. Gnarlbark Elm. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Yeah, the problem is there's no way to, like, tap down two things. And they're gonna kill my Encumbered Regery, right? Yep. I mean, they might kill Brigid. Like, Brigid always looks really scary, but it doesn't actually do anything in my deck. It's like a 3-2 that makes a 1-1, which is, of course, good, but it's not, you know, like, as scary as it seems. So I can only play a 4-drop off of this. I guess I can play Eclipsed Marrow. So let's do that. Reveal the Silvergale Mentor. All right. Current curriculum. We made a token. Already got value. You know what I mean? Keep out. Regery down. Bark of Doran. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Bark of Doran on Putrid Hexbag is insane. I mean, I'm not going to just throw away a creature here, but wow. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. How crazy can I go here? I mean, I don't think it really matters. I'm just going to play everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. All right. Look. We got plenty of chump blockers, okay? We got plenty of chump blockers, and we made a couple of Stony Brook Schoolmasters, so that's good. Chump here. Doesn't trample, right? That would be kind of awkward. Okay, that's interesting. Timid Shieldbearer, Wander Wine Farewell, and Preponderant Pearl. Let's discard the Shieldbearer. And I mean, the Wander Wine Farewell is going to be insane. Liminal Hold on what? Okay. Wow! We just drew Pyrrhic Strike, which is absolutely ridiculous. So I need to... Oh god, this is all so crazy. Alright, let's play the Preponderant Pearl, I guess. The thought process being this will replace itself after I hit them with a Merfolk. But I gotta do some math here. So I need 3 mana for the Pyrrhic Strike, right? So that's gonna be those. Then I'll have 2 mana plus Wanderwine Farewell, so I'll need 5 creatures. If I attack with this, that will make 5 creatures. So that'll be 2 creatures, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well. So I'll have 3, 4, 5 creatures. Plus the lands, 7? Okay. Nope. I'm not going to cast a Ponder right away. Because I just need the Flooded Strand mana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I guess theoretically I can... I mean, what do I even want to Wanderwine Farewell? I don't even know. Because I'm going to kill this and this. Maybe it's just both of these cards. All right, well, this is a good board. Because I want to keep the Ponder with the Flooded Strand. I don't know if that's greedy, but... Okay, Sun-Dappled Celebrant, sure. Okay. Kill you. Kill you. And put 2 -1/-1 counters on something. Let's just get rid of a 1/1. Yeah, sure. Are they dead? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They are certainly dead. But I will play Ponder and see if I can do other things. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is so dumb. All right. Haumph. That is a Haumph. Yep, that was a lot of damage. I mean, they had an okay curve, I guess, but yeah, we did some silly merfolk things, and here we are. All right, from 2-2 to 6-2. Don't call it a comeback. Let's keep it going. Playing for a back-to-back trophy with a nice merfolk deck. All right, I'm gonna keep this. Do I have a merfolk? How is this not a merfolk enchantment? That's my question. Too bad the Brigid does not let me convoke out the Silvergill Mentor. We're playing against a Kithkin deck. I must think now. Sure. I don't really know when is the correct time to play current curriculum. But you probably want some creatures in play. I imagine they're not going to want to trade this here like this. But being able to go turn 2 creature that makes a token, turn 3 creature that makes a token seems really good. Okay. It's just, oh, Thought Weft. Ugh, God. Yeah. Yep. Yep, should have read them for that one. As much as I want to attack, I guess I will attack. Because it's not going to block. Then we'll play Brigid. Because they played this first, I should have seen this one coming. So that's my mistake. And maybe I should have just taken the 2 damage. So I played a little bit too quickly there. And got owned. Got wrecked. All right, we'll just take it. It looks like they got a lot of tricks up their sleeves. I don't even know what this card does. Oh, so this card is just obscenely broken? I got it. I got it. Don't worry. All right, we're making some moves here, but we're going to take a lot of damage. This 1/1 might have to jump block here. We'll see. I mean, this card just seems totally broken. Okay, well, whatever. Let's still try to figure out a way. Whenever Kithkin, whenever you attack. Okay, so I'm just gonna bounce the 2 4-drops, right? Oh, it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna play this card. It's fine. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I would love to create a Merfolk token. I get more Merfolk token, and then I get to untap a Merfolk. Let's see. Sure. I would like to make another Stony Brook Schoolmaster. Okay. I mean, that's good. But if they kill my Deep Channel Duelist, then of course I'm in trouble again. But I do have a Ponder and a Dream. Let's see what we can pull off. Okay. I mean, we are going to try our best to block everything here if they attack us. Okay. Hold on. That's not what I think I want to do this and then this maybe. What good blocks. Got them to play out their shenanigans. Alright, don't do that. Let us ponder. Yeah, this one's an interesting one. I don't know that I want this. I also don't have great attacks. I mean, Shieldbearer is okay here. I mean, I could theoretically attack with everything. Alright, I'll keep it on top. Yeah, let's just attack with everything. Because these replace themselves anyways. And this lets me make another Stony Brook Schoolmaster. And something like a Merfolk will connect here. And then I'll get 2 Flooded Strands. Off the Preposterous Pearls. And then that makes it so I don't have to draw these lands. White. I don't know if I should play this now, though. Yeah, I'm going to. So the thought process behind playing it now really comes down to the fact that... like, if they had a removal spell, right, they would kill the duelist anyways, right? So it's just like having 2 in play, there's not much of a difference. If I didn't have a pump effect, I would maybe hold it in my hand. But this, you know, obviously the upside here is also I can attack with this next turn and they're sitting at 9 life. So, I mean, we have 1 million tokens in play. Current curriculum has been awesome. And they scooped. Wow. Hey, okay. Hey-o. Platinum 2. Good run here with Merfolk. And, you know, Alchemy can sometimes be pretty fun. Yeah, just seeing some new cards. We've all drafted this set for a couple weeks now. And just being able to play with a couple of new cards is pretty nice. Now, we didn't have a ton here, but we did, of course, have the double Preponderant Pearls, which this is like the right power level. You know what I mean? It's not like, it doesn't feel totally busted, but it's kind of fun to play with. Like, I think I like the design on this card. This one was really fun. Current curriculum is also, I think, seems like appropriate for a rare. Like, this is a card that I feel like, I guess you're conjuring stuff, but man, like, this is the type of card that I would have loved to see in the actual set, right? I think this is an awesome design as well. So kudos to the Arena team for making 2 like really desirable, but not completely busted looking Merfolk cards. I mean, this card was really good. It's really good. But it's like sometimes you see like Grenzo or something, you're like, oh my God. But yeah, that was really good. The Crescendo was awesome in this deck. You know, our Merfolk count is only at 12, but we had the double Wanderwine Farewells, which create tokens. And then also the Marrow Sky Swimmers create extra tokens. And then the double Silver Guild Mentor also makes extra tokens. And this also makes tokens. So that ended up working out super well. Unclear if I wanted the second copy of the Unexpected Assistance. Also, I didn't need the Forest for the Brigid. People killed it for a kill on site anyways, which is really funny because I'm like, you're just killing a 3/2. You realize this, right? Like everybody sees this and they're afraid, but I didn't have green mana whenever I use this. So I thought that was kind of funny. But all in all, another rock solid Merfolk deck. I don't know if this one was better or worse than the last one. The last one had Champions of the Shoal, which is obviously a bomb. And I don't think I have a card here maybe as good as Champions of the Shoal, but this one felt really, really fun to play with these Merfolk cards. And yeah, I think this was another example of us finding the open lane, which is super important. You know, we started out the draft first picking an exciting looking Goblin rare. And then we even took a Putrid Hex Hag, thinking maybe there's outs to that. But then I think the turning point there was when we saw the late Deep Channel Duelist, right? You saw the late Deep Channel Duelist. Like Merfolk is a contested and powerful archetype if it's open. And so when you see something like this, when you see an Eclipsed card 5th or 6th pick, when you see a Lord or a Signpost card 5th or 6th pick, I think if you have the ability to potentially pivot into it, I really think you should speculate, because the difference between a Merfolk deck with or without Deep Channel Duelist is huge. Like I feel like having this card in your deck will increase your overall win rate with your deck, probably by like a percentage point or two. Like that's how impactful I think this card is. So when you see something like this, probably like a percentage point, I don't know, but you should absolutely take it. So yeah, all in all, really great deck. Wanderwine Farewell, I'm actually happy about the Shield Bearers. Like the more and more I think about it, the more I feel like you just generally shouldn't cut this unless your deck is completely busted. Having 2-drops is really important for the Convoke mechanic. The Merfolk deck typically makes a lot of tokens, so an effect like this is very desirable for a deck like this. All right, but that'll be my little detour into a little taste of Alchemy. I will be moving back to your regularly scheduled normal Premier draft for Lorwyn Eclipsed. Perhaps maybe do a quick draft as well. I don't know. Going to have some fun with it as we climb our way back into the Mythic ranks. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That is patreon.com/paulcheon. Big shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Also, go to TCGplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. If you want to buy Magic the Gathering booster boxes, or you wanted some singles for your standard, modern, or commander decks, check out TCGplayer.com and make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Last but not least, go to HeavyPlay.com for all your Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories needs. They are your one-stop shop for top-of-the-line deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, and much, much more. Go to HeavyPlay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.